Good morning everyone and welcome to day 4 of the Entei Research event. We have a big main session as always in this video. There are no nap sessions during this event simply because you get a lot of mains the better Pokemon you encounter, and the higher drowsy the better Pokemon. I did use an Entei Incense today. I am crossing my fingers to get the 2-star Entei Sleep style, and then next weekend when we are in week 2, I'll be using a couple more incense, hopefully to see if I can get that 3-star. It is potentially only on the Sunday into the Monday, so the final day, that there is a chance for me to get a 3-star. Thankfully, it bypasses the DPR when you are using an incense. It seems like we have a snoozing, or a slumbering rather, today. And because this was the big day event, we have a 2x bonus, which was why I decided on making the Entei Incense spend today an important one. So, with that increased drowsy, almost 200 million. The requirement for 2-star Entei, I believe, is around 115. So we'll just have to see what happens here. Top Belly Togepi. I like me some Togepi, and I see the Magnezone. There's the Entei. It is 2-star. It has to be. There's no shot for me to get the 3-star yet. And it is snoozing, despite the fact. Well, this was because of the incense, but someone commented yesterday that I would have to get snoozing in order to find that wild Entei. My dongle is in desperate need of an upgrade, it seems. It's lasted about 2 months, but now it's starting to get a little fishy. So it's not impossible. I have to get my hands on an Apple TV or something. 2 Magnezone? Magnemite? It's because of the slumbering, I'm guessing. They're slumbering, right? Indeed. And then we have an Eevee and a Ninetales. And I see the Bonsly. That was hard to see, actually. I am for sure going to get the... Yeah, for some reason I thought perhaps it was like an Eevee Sleep Ditto, but no. It's a regular Eevee, and I am on the hunt for Vaporeon. So that is my main focus in this session right here. I don't have all that many Entei Biscuits, so we'll just see what I can get from the exchange. The biggest priority today was to get that second sleep style, and so to an extent I was not ready for another encounter. At the very least I can feed it a bunch of great biscuits. We can see here the biscuit is 120, and there should be some added resources coming Monday. So I'm thinking to get at least one Entei Biscuit. I have already claimed the main skill seed. And aside from that, I'm mostly just looking to find a good Entei. And if I can get a good Entei, then I'll just clean out the candies. Don't care too much about the Firestone or the Dream Shards. Okay, let's see if we can get some work done on this Entei. You know what I'm thinking? It is not impossible that we will end up with an awkward number of biscuits. So just to be sure, I'm gonna feed it 2 great biscuits. Well, if it crits, then it gets awkward anyhow. No, it doesn't, because it skips over. Okay, so here's the thing. If I do 2 great biscuits, then we have a solid 6 slot just knocked out. And then if it's still hungry, then I can do the Entei Biscuit. Because then we get them in nice 6 bar slots. It's still hungry. Now the problem becomes, if it's still hungry after this biscuit, do I then go for the great biscuit again? Or do I wait until next time? It's still hungry. So we could end up with an awkward number of biscuits anyway. At the very least, I managed to fill it up half. So that is something to keep in mind. If I somehow can feed the next one 4 biscuits, where one of those is the Entei Biscuit, then that's going to be pretty strong. So, 30 points. Quite a lot. We do have a premium biscuit here to spend. And there is a Marowak. Didn't see that in the initial opening there. And I saw Brovinnie has like level 52 on the Eevee, so it is possible to get it past 50. So that is interesting. And I am going to spend it here on the Eevee. I have a decent Magnezone actually, so I will take the candies. Not going to hunt any of those anytime soon. I'm mostly going to run my Flareon as my main cooking power-up Pokemon. I'm actually thinking to just keep the investment to that Flareon that I already have that is main skill level 6, and then potentially just run that towards level 10 or whatever the max eventually becomes. Not a big fan of Sudowoodo. And aside from that, not any of these. So, we have a single Pokemon to review in this video. The Entei was full midway through. That's just how it's gonna go. The other days though, I have cleaned the floor, so I did spend quite a lot of biscuits in this video, but because the Entei was full, then oh well. Alright. A decent chunk of Dream Shards, I'll take it. That was due to that second Star Entei. And here we have the Eevee. So, Naive Nature. I don't remember this one. I probably should. What I'm looking for in Vaporeon is Berry Finding and Helping bonus. Overall, Vaporeon is a skill specialist with a high skill rate, so you do also want some skill triggers at some point too. The thing though that I want in a Vaporeon is that combo that stacks well with Suicune. And Suicune's main skill will likely be Helper Boost Water, now that we have the pattern for Entei and Raikou. And so if I can find a Vaporeon with Helper Boost, that's going to make the Suicune better. And if I can find Berry Finding on it, then I'm going to get way more out of the Vaporeon once the Suicune is triggering. So I want some sort of combo effect there. I am past Friendship level 40, so there should be at least 2 gold skills in the first 2 slots. It is 1 person berry here, so at the very least in the first slot there's no Berry Finding. Let's see it, everyone. Ooh, it's close. It's Berry Finding, Sleep EXP bonus, Ingredient Finder M kind of works against the Berry Finding. Skill level up S is nice, but overall I would have preferred Skill Trigger. And his main skill chance down Nature, so this one's definitely not it. Could potentially be an interesting, I guess, Umbreon, but overall it's very unfortunate with the skill specialist Pokemon that have the main skill chance down Nature. The point in time that we are playing here, there are no mints, so you can't really change the nature. Maybe that will be added in the future. We never know. So, in terms of my strategy, I have started to overstack my Ninetales. That's actually not a long-term Ninetales. I'm just using it for this second week. Sorted by berries, it is the 5th best Pokemon, and so Acid combos well with the Entei. I've decided to just use it for the next couple of days. And then the Quilava. Unfortunately, haven't found a Cyndaquil or an Eevee, or I guess the Vulpix, so yeah, my fire team overall is not particularly strong, but you can see that I have got a lot of overstacked stuff on the Quilava, and the Entei is putting in a surprising amount of work. I'm super excited for next week when Entei will get another 3 levels to its main skill. That's going to be pretty cool. It is temporary, but yeah, I have a bit of stuff saved up for Monday. And then with my Flareon, I have started working on the cooking of breakfast week 2. So if we pop the Snorlax, I'm not going to cook anymore this week. I reached my goal of Master 13, and it's Friday, and it's already getting close to Master 14, so I'm just getting all the resources I can to save up for that second week. And you can see that the power up from the main skill is 81 currently. Once I hit 200 by using the Flareon, I will switch out the Flareon and put back on the Ditto, I'm thinking. And the reason for that is I'm still a little bit short on the large leaks overall. But overall, it's also likely that I'll run Gengar for a little bit, because I don't have any of those fiery herbs, which is also necessary for the spicy leek curry, which I am cooking all day, every day next week. So that is currently the update on my end. And so hoping that your research is going well this week. And I look forward to making another video tomorrow regarding the day 5. We got day 6 coming up and 7. So thank you very much for watching.